What was it that Phoenix was doing that kind of took the others outside of their game?
I think we had a couple great shots. Feeling like a lot of short shots. Uh, I think we had some great looks that we probably knocked down some other time. But they were physical with us. They play great defense. They only allowed 100 points. So I think they were aggressive and doing great things on defense.
What did Nurkic do out there to hurt you guys tonight?
He was just physical, attacking the basket, using his body. So he did that really well today.
You guys haven't gotten a lob game going yet these first couple games. Are you seeing that as a priority for opposing defenses, or is that you feel like just a matter of time before those things open up?
Oh, it's different coverage. Different teams are going to give us. Sometimes they're going to take away the lob. Like today, just, attempt more layups for me. So it just depends on what the defense gives us. It's only been 2 games. Good. Thank you.
It was a great carryover. As a coach, that's what we look for from practice. Can we take it from the practice or from the film room to the floor? And I thought the guys did, or to the court. I thought the guys did a really good job with that.
What do you like overall the way Clay and Luka and Kyrie played together for the first time?
I thought they played well. I think Clay set a record for a debut for making threes. It's pretty cool for the names that have, the members of the Mavs that have come in the past to set a record. That's kind of cool. But I thought Clay was great. Luka probably felt that he missed some shots that he normally makes, but I thought he was good, especially with the time that he's been out. And then Kai in that third quarter defensively was really, really good.
Jason, as someone who played the position, what do you envision that Jones and the way he plays as a pure point guard can bring Phoenix offensively?
Yeah, I think he's going to set the table. You can't go to sleep on Jones because he can't score it. And he can get into the paint. He can collapse the defense. And when you talk about, 3 of the best in the game, Durant, Beal, and Book, those, if you're going to leave one of those, they're going to make you pay for it. So our job tonight is to try to keep them out of the paint. But that's, not easy to do in this league, especially with the space that those 3 guys give those other 2, guys out there handling the ball. So this is a good test for our defense tonight.
I know it's just step one in a long, long journey, but what did you like specifically about things you did on the defensive end of the floor and the opener on Thursday?
Yeah, I thought contesting shots was big for us in game 1. Tonight against Suns, we got to contest shots. You can't give them any freebies. As you saw there in that first half, or especially in that first quarter, it was a shoot-around. They were, knocking down shot after shot. So understanding contesting shots, and then we got to rebound the ball, and then we got to play with our pace of we got to get out and run.
Seems like from what the guys have said earlier on is that Kyrie's really holding everybody accountable on defense more than just he said at halftime the first game. Has he always been like that, or is he even more just making that a point this season?
Yeah, he would tell you he plays both ends. I think as a leader, there's different points in your career that become important, and at the age, and he's still young, but understanding what we went through last year and how the season ended, he's doing everything with a purpose. He's not taking anything for granted. He's worked extremely hard, and you can see that leadership skill of talking about defense. So we talk a lot about defense in the film room and then on the court, and so he's definitely bought into that.
Coach, losing in the finals is unimaginable, but they say failure is an opportunity to learn. What do you think the biggest thing you learned was this offseason about yourself and about your players?
Yeah, I think to be able to get to the finals, unfortunately, we did come up short. Is understanding what it takes to win, and then hopefully we have our health and we have a team that's good enough to get back there. But this is a different team, different season. Everyone in the league has gotten better, so it's going to be harder for us. But for us as a team, we're hungry. We don't talk about last year. There's nothing we can do. That's over. It's about what we're trying to do this year, and everybody's focused on executing the game plan, playing for one another, making the game easy and simple, and having fun. And so hopefully that's what we have talked about this summer, and hopefully we can execute that during this season.
Coach, when you have Clay as a screener in those small actions, how much more dangerous does that make your offense with Luka and Kyrie?
Really dangerous, I suppose. When you look at Clay's ability, his pace, his shooting ability, he's played the game for some time now and understands how to do different things. As the relationship starts to grow here between Kai and Luka, in those situations of being able to slip or set, he understands his basketball IQ is extremely high. His skill set is high, and so for the season to go through not just one game or two games, but to go through the season to get that relationship takes a little time, but it definitely gives us another weapon that we can use offensively. When we can play with those three in a set, something has to give, and it's just a matter of being consistent, and with our discipline, hopefully throughout the year we can show that.
Jason, we're coming off an Olympic summer. You played in '08. Did you feel like your Olympic experience better prepared you for the regular season, playing those games at a high level, or were there concerns about getting the rest and the recovery that you needed over the offseason?
Yeah, '08 I was old, so I didn't get to play that many minutes. So I used it to be in shape and ready to go. So my job was to chaperone the young men. So I was ready because I didn't play a lot of minutes. But also I got to see basketball at a high level, and the confidence that you can get from being around that and absorbing that type of atmosphere is something that you try to bring back to your club. And so you can definitely use that in a positive way.
You mentioned Phoenix in the Big Three, but what is Najee's role pretty much tonight, especially on the offensive end, and have to take on the offensive matchup?
Yeah, I thought Najee did a great job in game one, and he's, we're going to look for him to have to guard, but we need him to be able to play make and play the offensive end too, not just one-sided. So when the shots of being able to get the ball to touch the paint or knocking down wide open threes, everybody will talk about his defense, and we'll look at that too. But we need him to go both ways in the offense, but also defensively. He's always going to be on the primary defender, and there's going to be a lot of switching probably at times. So also he can be a help side defender too. So in this new system that he's getting used to, I think he'll be great in it as time goes on.
Coach, the eye test for most people say between your offense and Bud's offense is a lot of 3D space baseball. What are the similarities and differences that you see?
Well, it helps to have talent. Both teams have talent. Both teams have guys that know how to play the game at a high level and generate open shots for their teammates. Defensively, we're different, but offensively, it's about being able to use your stars to generate open shots for other guys that can, hopefully knock them down that night.